Hey there, digital art folks. It's Mr. Core. Welcome to Wednesday. Sorry I'm not here, but I got some Today what you guys are working on is a continuation of your portraits. He's doing a really wonderful job. Now I'm not here to answer your questions, so you're going to have to help out one another and answer those questions. These are going to be fairly realistic feeling images. A lot of you are playing around very specifically with the paintbrush tools, which is great. It's a fine way to go. There are other tools that you can use, however, and this might be something for you to think about. If you use in your background per se, and you use your marquee tool or your lasso tool or your polygonal lasso tool, you can select areas and then fill those areas with a color. So you could play around with some very geometric spaces if you want to play around with that. You can continue to use the paintbrush tools. You can also consider, and I really think this is important, playing around with some filters. Look for textures, look for things like that. Remember to work in layers. There was a day when all of this was one flat layer and it was very hard to work with. Believe me, I was your age. Oh my God, I sound like my dad. I was your age when that came out, and it was like him and the color television or the black and white TV. I don't know. Anyways, it was a lot harder to work with than what you've got. In addition, if you're using the brushes, if you're using the pencils, bring up under Window, Brushes. Look at all the different brushes that you've got choices on. You can use a lot of different types to achieve different effects. Some of them are very textural, some of them are very fine. Think about the skinny textured or the skinny brushes versus the fatter brushes and play around with all of that. We're going to take today to work hard on it. Next time we meet, Monday, we're going to do a mid-critique. We're going to hand them all in. We're going to put them all up on the screen one at a time, and we're going to take a quick look-see at what everybody has. And even before we do the big group conversation, we're going to take a look with our neighbors at what we're doing. You've got sticky notes today. At the end of the period, I want you to write down some thoughts. I want you to write down things like, what are some of the advances you've made with this program? What are some of the things you've learned? What are some of the things that you've challenged yourself with regarding this project? I know one of you is to the point where you've already handed something in and it's been printed and it looks great. Now you, that one individual, you're on your own for a second piece. What else are you going to do? Your piece might have been very singular brushing. How are you going to push yourself? How are you going to challenge yourself with that? If you have any questions, you guys are the experts today. You can ask one another those questions. Otherwise, you're going to have to hold those questions until our mid-critique on Monday. Again, what are your goals for the day? On your sticky note right now, what are your goals for today? Goodbye. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. What are your goals for today? And at the end of the hour, what were the things that you accomplished? What did you get done? What's new? That's it. That's all I've got. 3.5 minutes. 4 minutes. Oh boy, that was long. You guys get to work. Please make good use of your time. You have been. You will. Proud of you. Continue working. Adios.